Yes, yes, yes.
UNA.
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 Yeah.
Paradise. All your
Yours
life.
truly, Discourse.
Diversity.
Represented for
All your dreams. Land is
UNA
home.
University. UNA
On your
Republic.
own.
Hello.
Every
Just
day. Long
welcome.
way. UNA University for me.
Yes, 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 yes.
UNA.
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 Yeah. Welcome, 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 and welcome. Hello, everybody. Want to welcome you to this session. I am yours truly, Divily Reed. Been a long time. Been a long time. All right, let's get on this thing. I want to go into some things today. We're going into law. Today's session is called Manifesting Your Vision or Manifest Your Vision. Why am I talking about this today? Why? Because you know, some of us want to create a better relationship with ourselves, and we really need to get into this because we have to start recognizing how truly powerful our words are. All right. So I'm going into this today because it's important that we really start getting into developing the correct relationship with ourselves, as well as making sure we're speaking to ourselves in such a way that we manifest the things we vision and we're not manifesting things that we don't desire. Okay. So we're going to get into this thing today. Now, for those of you all who are interested, we have the membership package. Okay. The membership package, and that comes with the trust. You can find the link in the bio, or you can visit us at UNAUniversity.com. All right. So that comes with our trust documents here, and I'm pulling them up for you in 1 second. All right. So you have your trust documents. And for those of y'all who know how powerful a trust is, you're wanting to protect yourself. That's what the trust is for. It comes with the badge and your allodial ID. All right. So if you're wanting to get that, make sure you find the link in the bio. That makes sure you're protected under trust. And it also comes with the education so you know how to use these powerful tools. All right. They're not just for you, oh, I got some paperwork and you're going to wave them around. No, you got to know how to use those tools. We also put those documents on record for you. That is the UNA membership trust. All right. So if you're interested in that, make sure you find the link in the bio and send us a message so that we can have a consultation with you. Now, let's get into this. Manifest your vision. All right. The first thing I want to get into is making sure that we recognize that your every word is a contract and the universe hears every word you speak. And we need to become cognizant of this because when we're typing things on YouTube and Twitter and whatever other Facebook, you got to understand that your words are very powerful. Not only that, see, I'm gonna get into this real quick. We don't even understand how valuable our thoughts are. Y'all go on Facebook and the first thing they ask you, what's on your mind? What's on your mind? Why? Because they're gonna monetize what's on your mind. Your time and your energy is very valuable. Just typing it in, you got to understand and recognize that you're causing an energy, a transfer of energy. You are currency. So what happens is, you ever heard people, you go on their page, especially when we're talking about YouTube, and they say, you know what, you don't even have to donate, just watch this video. Just watch this video all the way through. What they're saying is, we need you to pay attention. We need you to pay attention, because what happens is, when you watch that video all the way through, they get paid. Somebody is letting you know that your attention, when you pay it, is very valuable. Okay. So we're just understanding that little aspect right there. When you are transferring energy, you're paying attention, or you're typing out what's on your mind and you're giving somebody your valuable thoughts and ideas, you're transferring an energy. And in the same way, I need y'all to understand that the universe hears and sees what you're typing. I got, as a matter of fact, let me say this. When you're typing, you want to be cognizant of the energy that you're transferring when you're typing. All right. Is this negative things that you're putting on Facebook? Are you constantly on Facebook complaining and talking about your baby daddy and talking about all these negative things? Or are you really on Facebook and recognizing the value of every word you type? You are spelling. I need to get into this. So whenever I type on Facebook, whenever I do, I do it knowing that I'm speaking to the spirits directly. I know that. And I'm gonna give you an example of something that happened. I remember one day I was going through something. I don't know what I was going through, but I just typed on the Facebook. I just typed a simple phrase. I'm looking for the silver lining. I'm looking for the silver lining. All right. And so I remember it was about 2 days later. This was when I was living in Argentina. And I was going from one state to the next state. And I remember it was Valentine's Day because I had these little Valentine's gifts because I like to give things away. But I remember I had to cross this bridge. And that night it was a full moon. And there was this cloud going across this full moon. And there was this silver lining going around this cloud. Now, for some of y'all, yeah, I was trying to get a picture of this thing. I was like, because nobody's gonna believe this. Nobody is gonna believe this. So I was gonna take a picture and put the thing on the Facebook and like, look, the spirits answers my anything they can hear and see and listen to, the universe can too. Y'all forget they just man or whomever was that created these tools, this internet or what have you. It just gave you another avenue to speak to the spirits. So understand that when you're typing things out on these platforms, you are creating laws, you are spelling, you are speaking to the universe, and the universe hears every and sees everything you're typing. Please understand it's being recorded. Y'all think it's just man, oh, they recording everything. Well, so is the universe. And so when I hear people saying, well, you don't know who I am just because you see what I'm typing on Facebook, well, if I can go up your feed and everything on your feed is negative, negative, you're dissing people, you're cursing at people, you're saying all these kind of, well, that's telling me what your vibratory frequency is right there. If you're not posting about things where we're talking about helping people and uplifting people, but everything you're doing is bashing and negative and talking negative about this, well, I got a good clue about what's going on in your mind because everything you're typing is of you. No, that ain't me, Diva. You can't pretend to be somebody you're not. I mean, you got to be otherworldly to be able to do that. Either this is you that you're typing out or it's not. Okay. So I just need to make it clear. Also, I need y'all to understand this on another point. When you're typing on these platforms, again, I already said you're typing contracts. So when we're talking about a public, you hear people say putting something on public record, all right? That's a public record. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of these social medias, they are public platforms. So what am I saying? When you're typing on there, you are creating a contract. You're spelling. So let me give you an example. You ever hear people say, they're putting these laws up on there. They're saying, I do not consent for you to use my information on this platform. Yeah, when they're putting that up, I do not give Facebook permission or whomever it is. That's a contract. and it's very much legally binding. It's very much legally binding. When you put that in a public platform or on a public platform or public forum, then you've created a law. And if it's not challenged within 30 days, it is a law. It stands as that. Your words, your words hold so much power. And that's the problem. We're not recognizing just how truly powerful our words are. And even these platforms, we want to be upset because, oh, they trying to trace this and they trying to check that. And they are. But at the same time, remember what I said. If everybody can see this, it's a public forum. So then if I put my declaration up on this public platform, then it is a law. It is law. Your words are law. Every time you speak, you're speaking a law. So getting back to these laws, those laws are exactly what determine the makeup of your DNA. Pay attention. Pay attention. People in the back, where's my ruler so I can, because somebody not paying it. Pay attention. Your words that you speak make up your DNA. And let's understand this. The DNA within you, that CATGGACAT, those codes, those are laws. They're laws. And your words, your thoughts, your actions, you can change that DNA and make it be what you vision it to be. It's your words and your thoughts. I want to give a shout out to everybody. Thank you for joining. Royal says, brothers in New York say word is bond. Yes. Bond, meaning as in when you're bonding two things. See, I'm going to get into law. What is a bond? See, like when they talk about, okay, a birth certificate, and the birth certificate has, the seal on it. The birth certificate is a bond. Well, what does that really mean? A bond, and let me make sure I'm my people on YouTube. I've been trying to get to you for some time now. Uh Real quick, I just want to get to my people on YouTube. A bond is a certificate or a set of words that binds two dissimilar things. Y'all take notes because it's gonna be on the test. Take notes. All right. A bond is a contract or set of words that join two dissimilar things. So you've got a corporation over here that's all capital letters, and then you've got the real physical human being over here. Well, that birth certificate is a bond that joins these two entities together because really they are separate. You got an all capital letter corporation, and then you got your physical being over here, and then the birth certificate comes in and joins or bonds them together. All right, that's what a bond is. So when we're talking about your words, what I just say, the birth certificate is, it's a set of words. It's a set of words. And so when you start speaking things, you are creating contracts and you are bonded to the words that you have spoken. Let's understand what that means because a lot of us speak things. Hello, sun goddess. I love you. A lot of us speak things and we're not recognizing what we're bonding ourselves to. All right. So, getting into this now, we're understanding that our words are contracts and that we become bonded to the words that we speak because we are actually creating contracts, and those contracts affect the DNA in your vessel. They affect the DNA in your vessel. What am I talking about? Well, when I'm talking about words, and people who are speaking things like they use, we already talked about in the past, people using that word I am, the phrase I am, and they putting words behind this phrase and not recognizing the bond that they are creating. So when you start speaking things about your brokenness or your indebtedness or your health, and whatever you say and you think and you believe, that's exactly what they are going to present to you in your third dimension. And you thinking, oh Lord, woe was me. Why am why I can't breathe too well and why I can't get money? And this is what the problem is, what you have been saying to your universe inside of you. What you've been speaking to your universe inside of you. You want to change your world, your third dimension? Make sure that the words that you speak are always what you vision, what you care to see, what you plan to see. But some of us, when I talk about contracts, we say some really bad things to ourselves and about ourselves, and we don't even get it. You walking around and you hear people talking about how, oh, they broke to themselves. They're saying that to them. I can't even say it because I know how powerful my words are. I don't even like to use that word. But when you're constantly saying that, that's what the universe has to deliver to you. That's what you have spoken. That's what you have bonded yourself to. If you're talking about people, make sure you're always speaking about the people who you plan to see, who you vision seeing in your universe. I told you about the people who I deal with. These people are kind, compassionate, and loving. They operate in honor, integrity, and respect. They are kind, compassionate, and loving, and they operate in honor, integrity, and respect. Those are the people who show up in my dimension. Those are the only people who show up because those are the only ones who I talk about. Who are you talking about? Because when they're showing up in your dimension, it is because you requested them to show up. Your word is bond. And when you speak it, that's exactly what the universe has to bring to you. If you don't want to see it, don't speak on it. It's that simple. I'd like for it to be that simple. For some of us, we only find pleasure in speaking about things that we don't care to see. And that's unfortunate. I want to welcome everybody in. I want you to like and share all my people on YouTube. Halo. Let me see. Calvin, Eric, Sandy, welcome. User, what is up? Shell, America, Dream, New, Vanessa James, Halo. Fat and Mimi Slang, thank y'all for joining. Thank you for liking and sharing. And I want you to subscribe if you're on YouTube. Subscribe. Okay, so now we're on this. We're about contracts. The title of tonight is Manifest Your Vision. And I'm going to just speak a little bit on this. And then I got class tonight. So all my students load up in the university because we have class tonight. So by the way, if you're interested in joining the university and you want a consultation, I want you to send a message. Go to UNA University, or you can find the link in the bio, and you will be able to get a consultation so we can get you enrolled in the university. All right. We have our three classes: Back to Basics, Nation Formation, and Stewardship. I am actually enjoying this season right here. All right. But let me get back into this. Manifest your vision. Manifest your vision. All right. So we're understanding our words are our contracts. And when we speak, our words, when we speak, our words actually rewrite our DNA. So if you're finding yourself ill all the time, or you finding yourself with certain type of people in your dimension that you don't care to see, change your words because you're bonding yourself to whatever's in your third dimension. You're the one who wrote that contract. Your job, your house, your car, your love, your mate. You wrote those contracts. If you don't like the contract you're seeing, change your words. Your words will change your DNA. Your words will affect the nation that is within you, because it's your nation within you that is creating your third dimension. Change your words and watch your whole life change. And if anybody has any comments or uh, thank you, Sandy, for the love. I sure do appreciate you. Victoria, thank you for joining. Squeeze, thank you for joining. I want y'all to like and share and like. Count, Courtney, thank you for the love. Thank you so much for the love. I really do appreciate it. I want y'all to like, share and like and love and all that good stuff. All right, so I need to get into this now. So I'm gonna move on this. I'm gonna speak this again, and then I'm gonna move to the next segment. Now, once again, I want it to be clear that when people are showing up in your dimension, they are your reflection. You brought them in. If I keep hearing people, what is that word people use all the time? Narcissist. Okay, you hear somebody continuously saying that, well, he was a narcissist. You're telling me who you are. But no, Diva, not me. He was him and he was a narcissist. No, he can't be one without you being one. If he's a narcissist, then you telling me who you are. You telling me, oh, but I didn't do it. I treated him with love. Okay, tell me about the relationship before that. What happened in the relationship before that? Because the only reason why he's showing up in your dimension is because you put the energy out. Now, that being said, if you continuously speak about this type of person, then this is what you're going to continue to get in your dimension. You're going to continuously see those type of people because you are asking for them. You are spelling them. You are contracting them into your space. You are telling your nation to create them and help you to find them and bring them into your dimension. When you start speaking about the people who you vision, who you plan, who you care to see in your space, they're going to show up. You know why? Because you're going to turn into one. You're going to turn into what you're saying. Again, when you keep speaking these words, kindness, compassion, loving, honor, integrity, respect. Who's listening? Your universe within you is listening. You're going to turn into that. And when you start becoming that, the only people who are going to show up in your dimension is who they're reflecting you. When you start becoming the kind, compassionate, and loving person, and you operate in honor, integrity, and respect, you're going to become that. And the only thing that's going to show up in your third dimension is your reflection. So if you are having people who are showing up in your dimension, please note that they are your reflection. And if you don't like your reflection, you need to change change your words. Speak different words to your nation, and your third dimension is going to change. Now, let's get into this, and then I'm going to get out of here. Once again, I want to welcome everybody and thank you. Courtney says, I appreciate your wisdom. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate your love. All right. All the God, thank you. Halo, welcome. Peace to the goddess. Thank you, brother. Uh, okay, so now let's get into this. Anubis says, facts. Thank you, Anubis. Welcome. Let's get into this now. I want to be clear because I spoke on this earlier that the words that you speak to yourself are important because you're speaking to your universe. And I want to encourage you all to make sure that when you're saying things to yourself, that you are very kind and loving to yourself. Did you tell yourself you love yourself today? Did you look in the mirror and let yourself know that you are appreciative? A lot of us get into the habit of looking at ourselves and just finding all the flaws. Did you take time to tell your universe thank you? Did you take time to tell your universe, I love you, I appreciate you? That's important. Once again, when you're saying those words, you're writing a contract, you're binding or bonding yourself or your spiritual essence to the words that you're speaking. Your words are a bond. So be sure to tell yourself you love yourself. Find what you love. Oh, I love whatever it is. I love my eyes. I love the fact that I can see. I love my lips. Whatever it is about you that you love, take some time to tell the universe thank you. And yourself, you are your universe. Because once we get into that, you start seeing a different type of people show up in your life. You start seeing a different type of energy. That's important. So if you want to change your life, change the way you talk to yourself. And watch these words that y'all are using. People saying broke, people saying, you hear people call themselves stupid. You hear people call themselves all kind of negative things. If you're saying that to yourself, change that. Because again, you're bonding yourself to those words and your DNA. You're going to put that in your DNA. And that's what you will be. And those are the people who you're going to attract. They're going to reflect. All right. I want y'all to know I love you. Y'all have any questions or comments? Any thoughts? I just want to give a word today. I got class today. So I want y'all to know we're going to be back on likely Saturday. I want y'all to join us. We're going to set it up so you know we're coming in the house. Okay, yours truly, Diva Reed with UNA University and UNARepublic. We're going to see y'all next time. Don't forget, if you're wanting to get the membership package, okay, comes with your trust documents. It comes with your allodial ID. It comes also with your membership badge. We're going to put them on record for you, and we're going to make sure that you have the knowledge of how to use these tools when it's time. All right, I love you. I love you. Give me a hug. I missed y'all. See y'all next time. I love ya.